Okay, so I have completed the trading post for March, and it took me about half the time, so about a day and a half. There's actually quite a bit to do this month. So, um, as I've been saying the last couple months or so, um, a lot of these things that you need to do for the trader's log, you can do by just logging in on different characters. If you already have done certain things, you'll get credit for it. So that's ended up what happened with a few of these. So like the trial of style, collect the traders, uh, by corn appearance. Um, that was one I got just by logging in. Um, Take a selfie with a tiara, top hat, or monocle. So that's pretty simple, especially now that you can transmog gray items. I think most everyone, if you've played Alliance, should have a top hat. There's a few different gray items. If you have a Worgen, which my warrior is a Worgen, the transmog you get at the end of doing the reclaiming Gilneas is a top hat with a monocle. So doesn't really matter any one of those three. Just take a picture with the selfie cam. So if you don't have the selfie cam, you should be able to get it from Warlords, I believe. I believe it was a part of your garrison, I want to say. Part of the selfie patch that came out. That was literally the main feature of it was the selfie camera. So most people should have that. So that shouldn't be too difficult. That should be an easy one to get. Change your appearance. So just go to the barber shop. Just change any one little thing. Um, Flip a Hearthstone game board. So to do this, you have to go to the missing hinge in Azure Span. So where you go, I will actually show you because it is a bit of a pain. Um, so you actually have to go up here. So I guess the closest flight path would be right there. Onarin Springs. So it's up here, kind of near where the cave is to go to uh, the cavern. So, if you know where to go for the Tuskar stuff, it's up top of the map from there. So, um, you just have to do that, and then you need the so if you look up Hearthstone, you need the did I misspell something? Hearthstone. Uh, you need the. Oh, there we go. No, I collected it. You need the. Oh, there we go. The game board. I believe that was it. And then once you throw the game board down, you can click it again, and it'll let you flip it, and that will get you the achievement for Hearthstone game board flipped. That one's been in here at least once before. Dark Moon Fair, purchase Noble Attire. That one I got just by logging in. Upgrade items using Flight Stones. I've been doing PvP, so I think that was how I got that PvP, and then I realized that the one character I had that had been running around the Emerald Dream had maxed out their Flight Stone, so I took her to um, Valdrakken to see what she could upgrade. So doing those two things got me upgrade items using flight stones, obtain flight stones. So again, been doing PvP, defeat a Dragon House World Boss, the one that I think I've done every month, because that's easy enough to do. So I've just been going to the Emerald Dream now. So as the patch has been, or as the expansion's been progressing, the boss has changed, but it's still fairly simple. So complete quest in Suramar, again, just kind of logged in and got that one, because I am not going back to Suramar to do quests. Complete 25 quests. So I did the complete 10. I think I did some random running around kind of things just in my normal course of doing things. And then I got on to my lower level character, as I've done several times in past trading post, and did, I think, like 5 quests to get the 10. And then I did a bunch of Darkmoon Faire quests to do actually count. So did that on a couple characters, and that got me to 25. So it's a bit bizarre because most of these has to grant experience. So what actually does and doesn't, you wouldn't think the Darkmoon Faire would, but it actually does. They don't seem to be those quests that you pick up from various places don't seem to be quite as level restricted as some things are. And then win 5 battlegrounds. So this was what took me the longest. So if I hadn't done this, if I'd had something else, um, I probably could have got this in about a day. Um, so I got 2, and then I got 3, and then like the last like couple were um, last 2, 3 were kind of a pain. So yeah, so they put in this special category this time. So you had a whole bunch of things to do. As you see there, there was a few of the things I did there, and yeah, so not too bad. You had Dragonfly, you had Legion, Shadowlands, Burning Crusade. I think that was about the most like expansion specific options you've had um, in a trading post in quite a while. So we will go over to the chest here. So the bonus reward was the mouse. There you go. 1,000 trader tender. So people were upset about that. They thought it should have been the mount. So I will forewarn you now. I'm probably going to end up getting a bunch of little things because there is a lot of little things to get. So let's go to the human there. There we go. So Sky Captain's formal attire. So whole transmog set there. I do kind of like that. We'll come back to that though. 800's a bit. Obviously, I can't afford that, but it's a bit. I don't know. It seems a bit much. So then, of course, there's the mount, and the mount actually costs 50 less than the transmog. So that's interesting pricing in this whole thing. So there is the mount. Wasn't crazy about the mount. I'm not 100% sure it looks like something that should be in the game. Looks like something more you would get with an expansion. Pre-purchase expansion or something. It's yeah. It's very nice. It just doesn't look like something that would be in the game. So, and I've seen several people grab this and running around doing stuff, and I thought the same thing. Like it just doesn't look like something that fits into the game. At least right now, we don't really have anything like this aesthetic. So, and then you have a couple swords. So there's the blades. Of course, these were previewed for this month. Then a much larger sword. Then a fist weapon, which is very nice, very Shadowlands aesthetic there. And then you have a delicate jade paracel. So I'm assuming if you did any of the um,
Come back again.
let me show you here. So pair. There you go. So if you did any of the like weathered purple paracel or stylish black paracel that you get, I'm assuming it just looks pretty much like that. So
Here to take a look around.
was disappointed it didn't actually let you see it from what I could tell, but yeah. So if you're collecting those, there you go. They do work anywhere. You just have to fall for like a few seconds first, so they don't work in every situation. And there's a mask, very Suramar kind of a mask. I even looked to see if it like automatically applied itself in Suramar. That's how much it reminded me of something from Legion. And then there's just a recolor. I don't know if you can see it any better. Kinda not. And then there's another fist weapon. Did I forget something? I did. I forgot the shield. So I was super excited about the shield. Definitely going to try to transmog. Corroded Argerian Defender. So I've got most of these from Hellfire Citadel. Got the purple one that was in the game forever. So I think this would be the only one I don't have. So, okay. Why?
Ah, been waiting for you. Welcome to the trading post.
Okay.
May the winds be in your favor. Hail to ye,
Did
adventurer.
there we go. Yeah. So definitely going to get the shield at some point. 200, I think that's perfectly fair. Okay, then there was the paracel. And that. We were on the yeah, so we were on the there you go, their fist weapon there. And then the gavel. And then the polearm, which I'm very tempted to get this just because it is so comically oversized. I do tend to use polearms semi-often. I seem to play quite a few classes that can equip polearms, so warrior, of course, being one that can equip polearm. So, and then more of these kind of dresses there. Got some more of the um, cloak and cowl kind of recolors there. So kind of a darker, almost emerald kind of color. So I was kind of excited for that. Gloves, another kind of skirt thing there. Definitely gonna be grabbing that. Purple one. Then more of these kind of capes, which I'm gonna collect them. I haven't used them yet, but I've been using everything else I've been collecting like this, so at some point. And then there's a sword. It looks like a dagger, I think, but it's supposed to be a sword. And then the cloak. And then in the returning category, so you have that is a dagger. There you go. And then you have the kind of headpiece there that's on fire. The sword, the shirt, and then the two anniversary mounts. So there you go. So I am going to. We're actually going to start at the bottom here because there's more of this I want. So yes, we'll purchase that. Okay, that leaves me at 3,000 exactly. So we will purchase that. And then that. And that. Not really interested in the gloves. I do want. Okay. Okay. And then tabard. Don't know why they're adding so many tabards in. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the chest because I think I've been collecting all the other ones, so that's fine. I'm gonna grab the hilariously oversized polearm because why not? And what else is here? The gavel I don't particularly care for. Fist weapons I just don't really ever use, so I will happily go farm one, but to the paracel I don't use, so I'm not going to bother spending 200 on it. Of course, the shield, definitely want the shield. Gonna transmog that. Have some different green pieces. I should be able to build something around that. And then I'm at 2025. Don't really use two-handed weapons all that often. Don't particularly care for the swords. The mount. I think I will wait for what was this? What was this? The cub? So I think what I'm gonna do is get the cub and then freeze the transmog. I like that. I've got 2,000. Why not? There we go. There's our Spectral Tiger Cub. And then are you wanting to replace your current frozen? Yes, confirm. I've already bought it, so we should be good. So there we go. So we have frozen the attire. I feel good about that. So yeah, so there you go, folks.
Always a pleasure.
And then yeah, so there's the blue, the green. I may not have the fail one. I think that was a mythic version one. Um, they do have the yeah. There's the purple one. But I wanted pets. I wanted pets. So tiger. There we go. Spectral Tiger Cub. I'll figure out a place to put that eventually. So yeah, that was one pet I actually really did kind of like. And there he is. He's so cute. So I actually kind of like the cats and things in the game. I should do the whole like crazy cat lady title thing. I keep telling myself. It's one of those things I tell myself I'm going to do. Like I think I've looked into it at least once seriously, and then found out you had to like run all over a bunch of places. So anyway, I digress. So there you go. There was the trading post for March. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.